Alright, hello everyone. Sorry about the lack of uploads. I've been having trouble with a bunch of my captures for my capture device. So I'm using a new capture device. I also use it to stream every Saturday on Twitch. I'll have a link for that in the description. But today I'm going to be doing something different. Something different from my Breath of the Wild videos and something different from my meme video that I made the other day. Today, it's going to be a new series. It's called My Main Man. And for this series, I'll go over some of my mains in Smash Bros. Ultimate in depth, and then play some of them in this game against people online. First one is King Dede. We'll go into training, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. Alright, so King Dede is a heavyweight class character with a hammer as a disjointed hitbox. It's very long. It's very long and has a large reach, but he tends to be a lot slower than most characters. Alright, so here's his pause screen. Right here we can see all of the special moves. And now not many of these are of note, but I want to talk about the inhale and the Gordo throw. Now, both of these are pretty good on its own. Inhale swallows opponents, and it also swallows projectiles, leaving it to be a reflector. It spits them out at around the same rate, no matter how many times they inhale and exhale it, the item. So, infinitely inhaling and exhaling between two Dedes does not increase the damage after a certain cap. Second thing is the Gordo throw. You can throw a Gordo. It's a spiked ball that can bounce in different directions depending on which angle you tilt the control stick after you use the initial input for side B. Now, Gordo throw is simple. You throw it up, you get a low speed, high bounce. If you throw it down, you get an odd speed and low and short bounce. And inside, you get high speed, short bounce. Now, what I usually do is combine both inhale and Gordo throw, and I can get a double hit. See here, up tilt. So, as you can see here, side up, inhale, spit. And you can keep doing this until your opponent is off the edge. Now obviously, the opponent isn't just going to sit there and take all of these hits, but that's just one of the main things I like to talk about. So that's all I wanted to show as far as this character goes. One last thing is the Jet Hammer, which is its down B. Down B causes this thing to charge, but you take damage over time. You let it go, it does a dramatic zoom in. Characters who have powerful hits like these will have a dramatic zoom in if fully charged. And most of the dramatic zoom ins mean that it is going to do a lot of damage. Let me go ahead and put on this so it looks more sciencey. Those lines show what happens if you were to hit this person with that specific amount of damage at red line being 0%, green line being 50%, and blue line being 100%. So, I always thought a neat idea. Alright, so, I think that's all I wanted to get through. Let's get into a game, shall we? Alright, so our first opponent is an Incineroar. Incineroar is a heavy class character with a lot of high damaging moves. And they can grab you a lot, or at least that's what a lot of Incineroars do. Now they do have a poor recovery, so my goal is to get them off stage as quickly as possible. Like so. He's gonna use it again. They're just that pathetic. Alright, now we have a Sheik. We gotta outspeed him. Well, actually, no. We can't outspeed a Sheik. Basically, we have to get as much damage in as we can before they dodge any of my attacks. That was pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. That was a misinput. Ah, Terry. I love Terrys. Not because like they're easy enemies or anything like that, but oh my gosh, this lag. I love Terry's because I played Terry before, and I know he's a fun character to play. He's hard to play because you can easily break your fingers playing the guy. Maybe I'll go into Terry in another video. Not the next one. I already have a schedule for what I want to do for my next characters. Come here. Come here, you coward. Come here, you coward.
Oh, I missed!
Upwards aerial. So good of a move. It's a multi-hit move. And if you hit almost all of them, they dead. He just stood there in his PowerPoint presentation of a lag. Oh yeah, remember how the last Smash video I did, I talked about how I was gonna get a LAN adapter? Well, now I have a LAN adapter. So now y'all can't blame me for the laggy video. Not that any of you did. Oh. He's gonna time me out. No! No! Robbed. Robbed! Absolutely robbed. Oh my gosh. I deserve that win. That short timer made it so I didn't deserve that win. He timed me out. I'm so upset. How did he do it? Ooh, we got ourselves a Captain Falcon. Captain Falcons are the most hype characters I know. Oh, I could have said something. He said I look tough. I appreciate that, man. Oh my gosh, he's simp. It's simp versus simply put. The ultimate battle. Who is the better simp? It's the difference between a captain versus a king. You can't approach me. You can approach me. I appreciate the tea bags, but sir, this is a Wendy's. It's the pinkest Wendy's I've ever been to, but it's still a Wendy's. Yep, there you go. You gotta use your Galaxy Brain Gordo, because you totally meant to do that. I thought he was gonna jump. Oh well. Good game. Good game. Let's talk about Apex Legends. So that game comes out on Switch pretty soon. At the time of this recording, it comes out today. So I want to do some videos on that because I love that game. I used to play it on the PlayStation 4 before I moved out of my dad's house.
3, 2, 1, go!
Oh, this song's good. Oh yeah, new character. Hi Pyra. I mean, no, you're Mithra. Silent wench. This music is great. It's from the Kirby series. Out. I said out. I said out. I said out. Get out. Thank you. This new character is still pretty new, so I don't know how to play around it. But they just have two moves that just make them so hard to predict. Buddha. No! Too slow. I gotta stop using that move. I'm addicted to forward smash for this character specifically. He's trying to finish me off. All you gotta do is pick Pyra and then you win. That's all you gotta do. Now after episode 1 of my main man / woman, because I like some of the female characters in the game too. I knew you were gonna counter. So, Roy, how you doing? How you feeling after being replaced by Pyra? How you doing? You okay? You're kind of forgotten about after Pyra came out, huh? Well, you were forgotten about before that, but this kind of sealed your fate, huh? And there he goes. Such a sad fate of the Roy mains. I don't know what this man is doing, but it's cool with me. Do it, coward. He could have just hit me. He decided to walk up and counter. He could have just hit me. My back was turned. Dr. Mario. Now, there is a difference between Mario and Dr. Mario in this game. And the difference being that Mario is less powerful, but faster than Dr. Mario. Dr. Mario is slow and plays heavier than Mario. And also doesn't do fire damage with his projectiles. Boing. I like his green outfit. It matches the background so I can barely see him. What a read! What a read! Oh yeah, yeah, he's dead. Wow. Is he okay? Nope, he's not okay. Three stocked by Dede. I don't think he's okay. That was a good way to end it. All right, part 2. Let's go.